Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to day 3 of the Convergence of Accounting and Technology for a Sustainable Business Summer Course. It's great to see all of you again here today. I hope everyone is having a great day and excited for today's session. I am Alisa and I am your MC for today. We have two lectures on our agenda today. First, the lecture by Mr. Sambas Ade Kesuma, SA, M.Si, Ph.D, AKCA from Universitas Sumatera Utara, Indonesia, with the topic Emerging Technology and Disruption in Accounting, which will be moderated by Mrs. Malindasari Sembiring, SA, M.Si. Second, the lecture by Dr. Datu Ari Adriansyah Samsura STMSc from Radboud University, Netherlands, with the topic Developing Integrity and Critical Thinking Skills in Academic Writing, which will be moderated by Dr. Anda Sri Mulyani, MBA, AKCA. Before we move on to the lecture session, we will sing the national anthem of Indonesia, Indonesia Raya. Thank you. Next, I would like to remind all the participants of the rules for the lecture session. First, please keep your camera open and mute your microphone. Second, for the Q&A sessions, if you want to ask your questions directly, please raise your hand, or you can send your questions to the chat box following the format name underscore affiliation or university underscore question. Third, participants are expected to fill out the attendance form that will be shared at the end of every lecture. Now, on to the first lecture, Emerging Technology and Disruption in Accounting by Mr. Sambas Ade Kesuma, SA, M.Si, Ph.D, AKCA. And I would like to introduce our moderator, Mrs. Malindasari Sembiring, SA, M.Si. Mrs. Malinda is an accomplished educator and accounting professional with a strong academic background and expertise in teaching, research, and community engagement, holding a Magister of Science in Accounting from the Faculty of Economics and Universitas Sumatera Utara and a Bachelor of Economics from the same institution. Her career has been defined by a dedication to academic excellence and a deep understanding of emerging technology trends in the accounting field. To Mrs. Malindasari Sembiring, SA, M.Si, the time is yours.
Thank you, Alisa. Okay. Am I audible?
Yes, loud and clear, Miss.
Okay, thank you. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Malindasari Sembiring. Today, I serve as your moderator for our today's course. Before we proceed to the speaker, I would like to introduce you our speaker for today. He is Dr. Sambas Ade Kesuma, S.A. M.Si. Ph.D. AKCA. He's from the University of Sumatera Utara accounting study program. Talking about his educational background, he graduated from the bachelor degree in accounting in 2003 and continue his graduate school at the University of Sumatera Utara, also majoring in accounting in 2004. And after that, continue his study at the doctoral level at the University Utara, Malaysia, and finish in 2020. Our today's topic is about emerging technology and disruption in accounting. So without further ado, please help me welcome our speaker for today's course, Dr. Sambas Ade Kesuma. Dr. Sambas Ade Kesuma, the screen is yours.
All right, thank you, Madam Melinda and my dear Alisa. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Can you hear me, guys? All right.
Yes, sir.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Very good morning, everyone. It's been an honor for me to be part of this lecturing today. So actually, I'm quite thrilled today because I saw a lot of expertise here. Some of you I quite familiar. Hi, Madam Adi Darwati. Nice to see you. All right. Allow me to share my screen. So, can you see my screen? All right. Thank you for once again. Thank you for the generous welcome from Madam Melinda and Alisa, and thank you so much for our head of accounting study program, Dr. Rina Bukit, our secretary of accounting study program, Madam Risanti, and all of participants today. It's been an honor for me once again. So today we will talk about emerging technology and disruption in accounting. So today's this is not lecturing. I don't want to be a lecturing today because I would like to just share my experience based on my experience, based on my research, and then based on my knowledge. So I believe you all already familiar with this kind of phenomenon. So this is my brief CV. So I'm a senior lecturer in the accounting study program in Universitas Sumatera Utara. My research area is mostly on the accounting technology. Madam Adi already know me. She's know me so from during my undergrad time. I already love the technology in accounting until now, inshallah. So specifically, my study area, my research area is about information system in general, in e-commerce, especially electronic or online marketplace, and then especially for the AIS, Accounting Information System, and then including the performance, quality, effectiveness, success, and then readiness, and then also good governance, and then on digital zakat, infak, and sadaqah. So this is my research area. So please welcome to you all guys. If you want to discuss or make a collaboration, I'm happy to working with you. And you can follow my social media on Sambas Kesuma on Facebook, and then you can follow Kesuma Sambas on Instagram. Okay, we will move to agenda today. We have two agenda today. First, we will talk about emerging technology in accounting, and the other one is actually, this is just a bonus for today. We will talk about cybersecurity because this is also become a phenomenon. So recently, I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's about 2 days ago, 3 or 2 days ago, I have information from some of my colleagues in the international cybersecurity awareness. They asked me to encourage the community about the cybersecurity also. So that's why in this opportunity, I would like to discuss about cybersecurity. Okay, right. We go to the emerging technology and accounting, but before we go to the this slide, allow me to share this video to encouraging you. What's wrong? What happened? What happened actually in the where is this? Oh. Sorry.
Accountants, look out. The robots are coming for your job. New technology is changing the future of accounting.
And many accountants are afraid that automation Accountants, look out! The robots are coming for your job. New technology is changing the future of accounting, and many accountants are afraid that automation and artificial intelligence will replace their jobs. But that fear is misguided for two reasons. Reason number one, new technology doesn't wipe out jobs. It reinvents jobs and even creates them. For example, when the car came along, it created an entirely new industry of jobs centered around the automobile, gas stations, repair shops, manufacturing, and more. In today's world, that means accountants won't simply be replaced by computers or robots. They'll learn new skills and move into more specialized roles. Reason number two, automation can't replace every aspect of an accountant's job. At this point, technology can only replace routine and non-creative tasks. Think data collection, auditing, general ledger, and accounts payable. So no, robots aren't coming for your job. They're coming alongside you and taking up your routine, mind-numbing tasks, freeing you to move into a more advisory, strategic role. But if you ignore the pace of change, you may be left behind. In this climate of innovation, accountants must adapt in order to survive. Many accountants don't want to change. They've learned the ropes, settled into their routines, and prefer to stick with what they know. But the truth is, automation will likely transform the accounting profession within the next decade. Accountants need to be ready. So, how do you prepare? Accountants will likely redefine themselves as strategic advisors. Technology like AI and machine learning will automate rote tasks that take up hours every day, allowing accountants to move into big-picture advisory roles. Accounting firms of the future will use automation to become more efficient, communicate key insights to clients, and continue to build their reputation as trusted advisors. The truth is, change won't end with automation. Technology will continue to advance, and the accounting profession will continue to change. Accountants are up for a tough challenge in the years ahead. But if you learn new skills, stay open to new technology, and anticipate the tide of change, you'll be rewarded with greater opportunities and a more fulfilling role.
All right. So, what is your opinion about recent video? You can put your comment in chat box or directly open it and directly to speak here. So, what do you say about this video? I mean about the not the visualization of the video, about the content of the video. So what do you think? I need maybe one or two participant here who may provide the opinion. Anyone? What do you say about the content presented by the video recently? So, anyone? Okay, all right. So, the video actually talk about how technology changed the landscape or the current. We usually hear about disruption here right now. So the technology actually disrupt our accounting study. So but don't worry, before we go to dive inside about emerging technology, I would like to discuss this about digital economic first, because this is also one of the driver for the emerging technology in accounting. As we all know, we are in the digital economic, right? So what is the digital economic? The digital economic, based on the Rainer, Turban, and Potter 2019, they said that digital economic is economic based on the digital technology, including communication network. So mostly based on the internet, intranet, extranet, and something like that. And using computer, software, and other related technology. And now mostly we can do digital economy by using smartphone. The digital economy, also called the internet economy, or the new economy, or the web economy. So this is the interchangeable terminology for the digital economy. So it means that digital economic mostly based on the internet, economic based on the internet. but not only internet actually. Well, I would like to bring you about this data, right? Now, Indonesia is the biggest digital economy in Asia. Yeah. So I think more than 130 billion US dollar e-commerce transaction during 2020. Can you imagine? As you can see, I believe in Malaysia also growing in the growing e-commerce industry, especially in Thailand. Thailand is become the leader in this world, number one in this world for the e-commerce penetration. So Indonesia, the digital energy of Asia. This is the vision of the Indonesian government. So by 2020 we go digital. Indonesia go digital. Like our President Joko Widodo said, all of the transaction, administration, we are transforming all the manual transaction, all administration become a digital. And then sorry. Based on the via social data, as you can see here, I think right now it's not 256.2, but more than 250 million population in Indonesia. So this is potential market for the digital economy. And then we have 132.7 plus million plus internet active. This is internet active user in Indonesia. So you can imagine half of the population in Indonesia is an internet active user, right? I believe some of you, especially students, have more than one gadget. You can use your laptop, you can use your handphone, you can use your smartwatch, you can use your smart glasses, you can use your smart TV, and so on. So this is also part of the internet active. And then we have 371.4 million in mobile connection. Can you imagine? This is huge. This is huge. And then we have 95.67 million smartphone users, right? Right now in Indonesia, I don't know about in other country. In Indonesia, sometimes after newborn, not newborn, for infant, maybe around one years old or 2 years old, their parent already give them handphone, right? Am I right? And then 123.3 active mobile internet million active as an active mobile internet user. Amazing, right? Amazing. And then 4 hour plus average daily usage of mobile internet. Can you imagine? Right? The people of Indonesia using internet around are more than 4 hours a day, right? So this data reflect our opportunity to the digital economy. So what is the driver for the digital economic actually? As you can see here, massive infrastructure deployment in Indonesia is quite huge right now. We have the government of Indonesia support in providing infrastructure, join with the private sector to build, to empowering and to strengthen the internet and all the facility for digital. So thanks to the price war actually. So I remember during the first millennium, during 2000, not so many students can buy smartphone. At that time, we don't call smartphone, just handphone, right? So because the device only used for telephone and then sending text message. At that time, I believe only several students, only especially for rich students, can buy handphone at that time. And now, sometimes one student have more than 2 smartphone. Am I right? Yun, am I right, Yun? How many smartphone you have?
2, sir.
2. Right. So this is the effect of the price war. So you can travel around the world, right? You can travel around the world or around Indonesia or around Asia, Southeast Asia, with low-cost carrier, right? Do you remember the carrier with this motto, everyone can fly? Which carrier? May I speak the brand here, Madam Malinda?
Asia kayaknya.
Absolutely, yes.
Right,
Can do that.
right. This is also part of the price war, you know. So that's why I told you before, because thanks to this price war, we can use the smartphone, the devices with affordable price, right? But some of devices only can they stay on the their I mean, you know, their high price. For example, Apple since day one, they usually sell their product with high price. So this is normal for several product, right? So they maintain the product and also the quality. So how about goods? How about goods? Is there any price war right now? Can you compare when you buy some goods, maybe for student and lecture, maybe you can buy some books or some fashion stuff, between online and offline, which one is more cheaper? Which one is the cheaper one? So this is also the effect of price war. And social media booming. Social booming. Last week, when I become in my session during PKKMB for welcoming for the new student of economic student, for especially for accounting student, I told them social media is like a knife. If we have a kind heart, the knife will become a benefit for you. On contrary, if you have a black heart, So the knife will become ultimate weapon. So right now, social media, for example, TikTok become phenomenal because this is not only for the social media, they also provide shop marketplace like that, similar to Instagram, Facebook, and X right now. X, right? Am I right? X. No, no Twitter anymore, right? Twitter become X right now, and also Twitter also. I saw the flyer, the posting from several friends. They prepare for also for platform for the marketplace on the X later on. And then chat apps that drive data penetration, WhatsApp, Telegram, right? So chat application become one of the most phenomenal like now. Sometimes we use for the what we call education. Sometimes for flexing, right? Sometimes for flexing, and then sometimes for hate speech. But Alhamdulillah, we cannot use chat apps for harming people right now. For example, WhatsApp, and then YouTube or Facebook, even Facebook, they will delete it automatically if we chat with the inappropriate chat. And then Android. This is this is don't get me wrong. This is not endorsing for Android. I believe some of you iOS fanboy. So Android, it means that the platform for the smartphone right now. So this technology introduced for Android OS and open source is easy to develop new apps. Even some of the device manufacturing local in Indonesia, they also use Android for their devices. So this is also open for the new market and the new work opportunity in Indonesia. And then cheap and affordable smartphone. This is also the good news for us. Like I told you before, during 2000 and during millennium era, handphone is very expensive. So right now we can get the smartphone with affordable price, right? Also we can use we can setting up the price based on our specification. So no need for but I believe you all guys, especially for the student, better choose iPhone rather than Android, or some of them use Android rather than iPhone. But it's all up to you. Sometimes it depends on the lifestyle. All right. So what else? This one, on demand transportation service. We have Gojek, we have Grab, we have Maxim, we have InDriver, we have. Is there anything else? Gojek, Maxim, Grab, InDriver. Last time we have Uber also, right? Uber, and then we have a lot of fintech vendor, right? Rumah, Kita Bisa, GoPay, Dana, Link Aja, OVO, and then we have a giant e-commerce in Indonesia, like Tokopedia. We have Bukalapak. We have also Shopee. we have also Lazada, we have also OLX, we have also JDID, we have also Blibli, we have also, there are so many marketplace right now in Indonesia. Even we have a local marketplace. For example, in Medan, we have also several marketplace for example, for fresh food, for fresh vegetable, for fresh meat, for fresh dairy product. And then we have also for marketplace for organization. So some organization usually using their marketplace to make procurement. So at this moment, I would like to highlight how the Gojek effect changed the landscape of the digital economic in Indonesia. Actually, a lot of driver actually, not only Gojek. Last time actually Gojek also inspiring by Uber, but this time I would like to highlight the Gojek effect because this is the first on-demand transportation services in Indonesia. It means that originally from Indonesia. As established since 2010, and the application launched in 2015 because during these 5 years they use combined application, and an app for every need, because one Gojek apps, they have a lot of features. For example, GoFood, we can order online, we can use online food delivery system on the Gojek by via GoFood, and then we can go to pay something by using GoPay. I'm not sure is there any feature is still available or not. You can also use Gojek cleaning for cleaning your house, your dormitory, or your building, or your office. I'm not sure, but last time they have this. We have this service also. And then what else? First official startup unicorn in Indonesia until now, and one of the major drivers of digital economy hype in Indonesia. And so that's why this point is, that's why I would like to highlight the Gojek effect. Okay. So what is the effect of Gojek? First, Gojek creating new job market, right? More than 20,000 20,000 self-employed driver in Gojek. I think more than 20,000, right? I think more than 20,000, right? And higher income than conventional driver. We call what we call before Ojek, Ojek, right? Ojek. That's why Ojek successfully creating new job market in Indonesia, and then facilitate mobility. So how Gojek facilitate the mobility? More people using public transport, because Indonesia is right now, especially in Jakarta, Medan. I believe in metropolitan suffer traffic jam right now. Right now, for example, right now in Jakarta, the government of Jakarta released the regulation for back to work from home again. Around 60 or 70% their staff, or especially public staff, they're working from home right now. Why? Because the traffic jam is extremely happening. And also Jakarta become a host of the Asian Summit. How about Medan? Can we follow the work from home again? Madam Adi Darwati, can we follow Jakarta? So that's why Gojek comes to help to deliver their service for to help us to going anywhere in our time. So the other one is disruptive effect. Actually, indeed, this is disruptive, right? This is also one of the biggest disruption in Indonesia, because they disrupt the conventional by directly go to the brother and sister who provide object in front of residential, or using a taxi by phone. Maybe right now we just open our smartphone, open the application, and order. That's it. So simple. Maybe around 5 clicks already done, right? So that's why these 3 points become the ultimate effect of the project right now. Penetration. Actually, I agree with that, because digital fintech important enable for the digital economic right now. We cannot use smoothly digital economic without the fintech. And then unbanked population in Indonesia. Can you imagine? Only 36% of adults have a bank account in Indonesia. 36%. 36%. Can you imagine? Adults have bank account in Indonesia. So it means that so many people don't have a bank account. So that's why they now can use an electronic wallet, right? Fintech players are growing rapidly. This one is interesting. I have a data around 76% in the past 2 years. Can you imagine 76% player? So a lot of fintech vendor right now in Indonesia. Yeah, right? Mainly focus on the payment sector. So this is also rivalry with the banking system, right? So the other one is promoting financial inclusion. Yeah, right. By carrying billing, payment agent, branchless banking. So that's why by fintech it can be penetrate directly to villagers, to remote area, as long as we have internet connection spreadly around Indonesia. And the government is totally support for the fintech in Indonesia. If I'm not mistaken, there are a regulation on peer-to-peer. Fintech is mostly based on peer-to-peer or P2P fintech lending in Indonesia. But I forgot the regulation. But yes, the regulation exists in Indonesia. And then Bank Indonesia as a central bank in Indonesia, we have Bank Indonesia have fintech office. So this is the part of government supporting the fintech, emerging the fintech in Indonesia. How about e-commerce? How about e-commerce? This is also part of the interesting emerging technology, especially in Indonesia. Some of my students doing e-commerce research area, but the result is very interesting. Most of my student research, the result of my student research point out that the different and different result actually. So that's why this is in terms of research is there are a lot of area we can do in e-commerce. So in terms of the other one is the potential more than 8 million people shop online and keep increasingly. Yes, right. Including in Shopee, including in TikTok Shop, including Tokopedia, right? Based on my student result, I think Sylvia is here. Sylvia, are you
Yes,
here?
sir. Yes, sir.
So how many user in Faculty of Economics, how many use the TikTok Shop, Sylvia?
Based on my research, there are only around approximately 300 students.
300, right? This is also interesting. So if e-commerce vendors know this, I think this is potential market for them, right? From 8 million plus, right? We have in this is only part of the TikTok Shop. Part of the TikTok Shop, just TikTok Shop. How about the other platform? How about Shopee? How about Tokopedia? How about the other one? Huge in Faculty of Economics. So hopefully we can increase the population of our research and next in the future actually. And the other one is still only 0.8% of total retail sales. Yeah, because in Indonesia, as as pointed out by Sylvia's research, mostly we are become a buyer, not a seller. Am I right, Sil?
Yes, definitely, sir.
Yeah. So this is I mean, yeah. as a student, your main task is learning. Yes, definitely. But for example, for one of my student during her time in the undergrad, in her undergrad, she was also a seller in Shopee. I believe until now. Is it disturbing your time of your study? No, definitely not. So this is the if you choose this one, so you have to be careful to setting up your time management. So you can learn time management. Right? What country is rapidly growing as a seller, online seller in this world? Anyone? What country is the bigger buyer? Bigger seller, online seller in this world? Right now, China, 100%, and US only 6%, 8%. Can you imagine how rapid and fast the government of China build their empire of the online economy, right? And then priority of the government. This is also priority of the government of Indonesia. The government of Indonesia, I believe, during the election of the second time as a president, President Joko Widodo targeting 130 billion US dollar from online transaction. Can you imagine? The government of Indonesia also issued some providing policy for that. And then economic policy package roadmap of e-commerce also the government provide for empowering e-commerce in Indonesia. So that's why Indonesia becomes based on the ranking, Indonesia right now in the world, in the, if I'm not mistaken, 4th or 5th position in this world. In the world. Number 1 is Thailand. Number 2, if I'm not mistaken, UK. Number 3, India. Number 4, Indonesia. Number 5th, Singapore or Malaysia. Or number 4, Singapore or Malaysia. 5, Indonesia. So how e-commerce affect for us right now? So similar to Gojek effect, e-commerce create new job, especially on the SMEs, small medium enterprise. How? By enabling everyone to start their own business through internet. If you have your smartphone connecting to internet, you can open a shop in the Shopee, on the Tokopedia. Like I believe you already attend on the Dr. Kualin class, right? Dr. Kualin is encouraging you how to start the online market. Number 2, e-commerce trade expansion reach wider audience. So our potential market, not only locally but all nationally, and maybe internationally, right? So for the small medium enterprise, it's allowed them to sell product and service online, right? So right now is our by e-commerce, we have borderless area right now. The other one is this same like Gojek, disruptive effect, right? So what kind of disruptive? By omni-channel, by majority retailer. Like now, some of manufacturing, for example, Tesla, and then Revlon, Nike, Adidas, Samsung, HP, Asus, they have official store in Tokopedia. They have official store also, if I'm not mistaken, in Shopee. So they don't need, yeah, especially they do offline offline shop, but mostly they do marketing easily and efficiently on the online platform. You can make a pre-order. You can make pre-order a lot of price, right? Prices right there. This is interesting. So how digital economic promotes? Yeah, number one is efficiency. Yes, efficiency. E-commerce, especially this is part of the ICT capital, replacing labor and non-ICT capital. So, sir, where we going? If all of people using technology, no worry. After this, we can discuss where we going now, where we going in the future. I mean, not only future, now and the future, and now and then, right? Digital economic create innovation. Yes, innovation. For example, Gojek, Grab, and something like that. By this is the new type of economic and also disruption, right? So disruption, mostly good. Yeah, sometimes they also disadvantage effect. But hopefully, by disrupting the technology, but this disrupting of the system, we can gain some of benefit from that. And the last point is the inclusion. By trading expansion, right? Digital economic, we can do a trade expansion. So like I told you before, there's no border right now anymore. We have a borderless era. You can sell in Indonesia, you can sell in Medan, you can sell in Thailand, you can sell in many countries. Like even you can take some course in Medan. You can take some course in Bandung. You can take some course in I believe Asian, Malaysia, Thailand, Singapore, Vietnam, Philippines, Japan, even in Europe or even in US, right? By using online platform. Okay. So, like now, we move to the what are the technology emerge in accounting. Number one is mobile technology, right? Big data technology, AI or artificial intelligence, and robotic processing automation or RPA. Cybersecurity. That's why I would like to encouraging you to discuss a little bit about cybersecurity today. Educational technology, for example, you can use IoT in campus, in USU we have some of faculty using IoT technology, especially on computer science faculty. They can turn off automatically after the class over in the computer science faculty. You can turn off that automatically, turn off the light automatically, turn off the AC automatically. It will reduce the cost for the infrastructure. Right? This is also part of the educational technology. Cloud computing. Now we can call cloud accounting. Is Dida here? Da, are you here? My student also doing cloud accounting research right now. Payment system. So if you saw this technology, so accounting is not about financial anymore, right? If someone asking, if sometimes it's not this is not flaming. Sometimes some of my student asking me, sir, I'm doing e-commerce performance. Where is the accounting? Which one? Which part of this accounting? What? Which part this accounting? All right. So, where you? I ask her back. I answer your question. Why you choose e-commerce? Because it's interesting, sir. Why you interesting? Because a lot of payment platform right there. That's the accounting. That's the accounting. Because accounting is not just revenue, expenditure, human resource cycle. It's not about disbursement. No. Payment system also part of the accounting, especially for accounting information system. And then we have virtual and augmented reality, right? I remember augmented terminology at 70s. They use this terminology by using cyborg or robotic. Right now we use augmented. We use augmented. And the other one is digital delivery system. Because most of the accounting application, for example, Zahir right now, they have also not only for accounting software, accounting application, they also provide ERP system. Zahir. I don't know about Accurate. I'm not sure. But Zahir, as far as I know, they also provide ERP Zahir. So this is a huge system that will create and help the organization to integrate their system. The other one is social media. Yeah, this is social media. Some of my student in some of my master student doing research in the social media right now. Another study, this is also part of our study. We identify some additional technology such as Internet of Things, of course, blockchain also, 3D printing also, because it create replica for the sum of stuff, sum of goods, and drone also. Last time we have we using drone for controlling the area of the some of farmer in North Sumatra. Hopefully this technology will also radically alter how business is conducted. Does anyone have a question? Now we move to AI and robotic processing automation. I believe you all guys aware about AI and robotic RPA. How about RPA? Do you know RPA? Do you know RPA? Can you mention the technology based on RPA around your life? Hmm? Does anyone can mention one of technology using RPA in your daily life? Anyone? Call center online, right? Right. True, Sylvia. Right? All call center right now using RPA. Most of Indonesia, most of the company using call center bot, or we can call chat bot or call center bot, right? How about AI? I believe you already aware about ChatGPT. Some of you using it for your examination, right? Am I right? Or for your study. AI good. I always encourage my student using technology because if you afraid to use your technology, then when you will going to use the technology? When? Some of my students asking me, I'm afraid, sir, because I will stimulate to doing a fraud, sir. No, no. Yeah. I always strongly suggest for my student using AI. Right? Sometimes I arrange some of my presentation using AI. Right? So please using AI wisely. That's the point. You can use AI, but you use it wisely. Right? Because it like I told you before, AI is like a knife. If you have good objective, if you good heart, it will become more benefit for you. It will become berkah for you. On contrary, it will harm you, harm your environment, your circumstances. So please use it wisely. But before we go to the RPA, please allow me to play another video about RPA. So hopefully this will encouraging you how RPA playing important to our life. Okay. Oh, sorry.
Christopher Company, there's always a lot to do. Data entry and validation, processing invoices, payrolls, and refunds, just to name a few. And
In Christopher's company, there is always a lot to do. Data entry and validation, processing invoices, payrolls, and refunds, just to name a few. And most tasks are repetitive, not to mention boring. To battle it, Christopher decided to hire robots. Not literal ones, software bots. Programmed by people who analyzed Christopher's processes and business needs in order to arrange them, streamline, and fuel with automation. That's where RPA, Robotic Process Automation, enters. RPA is a technology that emulates human interaction with computers. Anything employees do with keyboard and mouse, RPA bots will do too. RPA bots can process an enormous number of tasks in seconds, never getting tired or making mistakes. Even if you think your company's processes are extremely complex and unique, there is still a great chance that they can be streamlined and automated. For example, RPA bots can change your day-to-day operations, automating data management on a scale, sales, or client service processes. The same can be done with invoicing and payroll. RPA bots can automatically generate invoices, payment orders, and manage salaries. RPA can also change your recruitment and human resources. All these automated tasks are done in seconds, without any mistakes, and with full legal compliance. That frees up your employees' precious time, and they can take care of more demanding tasks. They also have more time for the people. As a result, thanks to RPA implementation, the customers are satisfied with fast and seamless service. There are also some straightforward money-related benefits. For most companies, including Christopher's, it means decreased operational costs, shorter payment cycle, and improved cash flow. Organizations from various sectors have already been implementing RPA. Will it work for yours? We determine it during a free consultation with our Big Four sourced team. We will analyze your processes, calculate the
So, does anyone to provide your opinion about this video, that video? Maybe Kevin, what do you think about that video, Kevin? Kevin, can you answer my question, respond my question? What do you think about that video? Does anyone? So what's the point of that video? The point is, number one, right? Automating routine, repetitive, and labor-intensive tasks and processes. This is very high. Yeah, human can, I believe, people can do repetitive tasks, but not maximum, not optimal. So that's why we use robotic technology to do automatic routine and then repetitive work or the repetitive task. You know, this is boring situation, because yeah, I believe every human tend to be boring, exhausted, right? So that's why we use bot, because we will maintain for the automatic tasks and then all repetitive tasks. The other one is reducing operational costs and increasing efficiency, right? Providing 24/7 services, right? So by robotic, for example, you can, is there any offline market can open 24 hours offline market? I don't think so, right? So you can open 24 hours your shop via online, because we can use chatbot to respond the question or the chat from your buyers or your customers. The other one is developing innovative new product and services, right? Developing new innovative new products and services. Because interestingly, by combining the AI technology and RPA, it will create a tremendous, awesome technology for you, right? Ensuring that products and services meet customer needs. Right now, most of online platform, the customer needs is very, very important. Right? One of the, like, I discussed with Dr. Kualim, what is the main factor for buyer to make their customer loyal. The number one, he said that number one is meet customer need. Meet customer need. And then be polite. So at this time, we have to learn how to be hospitality. How to do hospitality. How to be polite. That's why, especially in my class, I always encouraging my student to behave, to learn how to behave, learn how to public speaking, how to do, how to serve, how to deal with customers, right? The other one is scaling up operation with fewer and cheaper resources, right? Right. If we invest on the RPA, maybe it's quite expensive at the first time, but I believe during the implementation, probably it will decrease your cost. This is the framework for the IT investment. Extracting more value from existing investment in technology, right? So, are you ready to use AI and RPA? Are you ready? Ready. Hopefully you are ready. We move to the IoT. What is the IoT? IoT, I believe some of your house using AC, using the smart TV, using smart watch, using smart glasses, using laptop, using smart monitor, smart refrigerator, smart fan, smart, what else? Smart lah. Yeah. So actually this device, it create a big data, right? Create big data. So by the smart technology, you can interact, you can connect your devices into one environment, right? So you can monitor your refrigerator in your home. You can monitor your, today is very hot. Let's turn off my AC in my room first before I come back to home, back home, right? We can setting up our, I forgot to turn off my laptop. You can turn off your laptop remotely from your campus, from your cafe, right? So that's the IoT. I mean, the small application of a small implementation of IoT, right? The vendor is example, hire smart fridge, right? Samsung, what? I forgot the detail of the brand, but this is also part of the Samsung product. And then there are also Apple gadget, and then Asus also. There are a lot of technology right now. So what is the other one? Ability to collect vast amount data. Ubiquity of data, especially big data. Leverage data to create value, new business and model. Like I told you before, but by using IoT, we can reduce cost for operational. We can use cost for the water and electrical monthly, right? You know, a lot if we calculate the cost of the infrastructure, this is also a huge cost for every organization. So we have to be careful at that cost or maintain that cost. So by the technology, it is the crunch time for the accounting. It is the crunch time. So both of the accounting and auditing function right now using automation. So unfortunately, they will reduce of staff. So how come? How can we survive with the situation like this? How can we motivate? How can we use our creativity to come up with this situation as an accountant? I give you this most of automation tasks in organization. Some of tasks, some of transaction, or some of activities mostly can be done automatically. For example, general accounting operation. Right now, mostly they cannot they use automatically. So the accounting is not about recording anymore. It's not about providing. Store data, storing data anymore. Right? You can see this chart. General accounting operation right now mostly there are some of difficult part to do automation, but most of them fully automatic. It can be automatic, right? Some of accounting cycle also can be done automatically. For example, cash, disbursement, revenue, right? How about financial controlling and external reporting? Mostly automatic. Mostly automatic. I remember when I discuss here with my PhD student, they absolutely disagree with this data. They not agree with this data. Why? Because now okay. Let's say for now we can survive with some of semi automation. All right. Okay. Cool. I agree. But how about in the future? How about next 2 years? How about next 3 years? Madam Adi Darwati, her daughter is also part of my student, right? I believe by the increasing of technology, how come we survive this situation? How come? You can see this activity, some of this activity, it can be done automatically. How about risk management? Risk management, sometimes we can use semi-automatic. But I believe, because we cannot underestimate the technology. Please, don't underestimate the emerging the technology. Sometimes the technology will be arise before we know, before we realize, right? Audit. Madam Adi Darwati is also auditor. She told me that they prepare for online and electronic audit. Am I right, Madam Adi? Right. Audit. So how about external relationship? Most of the external relationship right now, it can be done via online meetings, via online transaction, via marketplace, via e-commerce, via electronic business, and business development. Business development, because this is including the physical infrastructure. So for big company, it can be done. It's difficult to do automatically, but for SMEs, for example, for if they sell their goods and services, they can use automatically, right? So what happened in accounting today? Before we go there, last time we talked about RPA and AI. So don't worry, this is the good news for you. Robot cannot do anything, right? Cannot do anything because they don't have a patient, they don't have a heart, right? But please don't underestimate the robotic technology because it will increase and increase and increase. Some of researcher they use robotic with heart, with mind right now, right? So the hardest activity to automate are managing and developing people. So that's why you need to go to campus. You need to learn with the lecturer and teacher. Yes, I agree. If you want to learn via YouTube, via LMS, via social media, yes, true. But please, you have to go to university. We have to go to your college. You have to discuss to your lecture. Yeah, because we cannot do. We don't know which part is suitable for us. The other one is decision making, planning, and creative work. That's why if you have, I always encouraging my student, especially all accounting student. You have to we have to you have you have to make some hobby, positive hobby. For example, related to the art, right? Some of my students, for example, Ridho, he loved to do photography. AI robotic cannot do like that, right? But how about painting? Some of AI can painting right now, right? Some of AI also can generate illustration based on the data of the history. Last night I saw the replica. I don't know it is true or not. The replica, the photo of the king of Siliwangi, the king of Hayamuruk, the legendary king from Majapahit in Indonesia, in the Nusantara archipelago. I saw the late Freddie Mercury. I saw. I thought it was his voice, but also when I asked my son, is it true? Freddie Mercury sing the Feast of North Star theme song? No, my son said it is AI songs. It is the AI song. So creative work also some of creative work also can be done on AI actually right now. So we move to what happened in the accounting team today. So today the accounting team has evolved to include. So your mainly task is value creation, not making money, not making money, not to become a famous. That's the second objective. That's the next objective. The first one is the value creation. So that's why Alhamdulillah accounting study program on USU right now re-engineering our curriculum. Our main objective is the value creation, right? Not to after finish at graduate, not only for get some work. No, the main objective is value creation. The second one is insight and foresight. So that's why you have to learn. Yeah, for me, for myself, I still learn like that. Even before I'm going to before I'm going to campus, I'm learning first. This is hard for me, sir. No, yeah, it needs process. If this habit become your if you use to it will easy for you. Seems like playing game. I think no one can conquer the new game smoothly. You can do and do and do redo. Sometimes you you get dazzling, right, during the playing a games. Similar like that. You have to get used to it before you have to move to the next step. The other one is the role as a business partner. Business partner. You have to become a business partner, not business staff. Yeah, okay, business staff, yeah, sure, for sure, yeah, right. But the most important is become a business partner, including strategy. That's why I believe Madam Malinda told me I need I love the strategy. Madam Malinda once told me about her passion in strategy, in IT, in operation and data analytics. So we're not dealing with the recording anymore. We're not dealing with the maintain that data, write down the transaction manually. No. Right? So what should we do? Evolve or get left behind? Right? If you think you'll let the IT department handle implementing a more advanced data analytic function, it's not my job. Which one you will choose? Or I'm taking an advanced analytic course and working with IT and senior management on implementing a data analytic function. Which one you will choose? Come on, guys. Please choose this situation. Which one you will choose? Which one you will choose? Alisa, which one you will choose, Alisa? Liz, which one you will choose? Let IT department or you involved with the all department?
I think I'm gonna choose to be involved with the department.
Why? Why you want involved? Why? 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 But that's a good choice. That's a good choice actually, because I remember when I was I think about 15 years ago, when I'm teaching about evolving technology, evolving e-commerce, some of my students just keep silent. I believe they don't believe my lecturing at that time, because some of them thought that account just let IT handle or technology matters. Let the what we call in Medan technician, computer technician, to deal with the computer matters. No, like now we cannot do like that. Accounting is also part of information department. That's why I believe like now we have a new definition of the accounting, right? So don't worry, be happy. The other one is the evolving role of the accounting as the trusted business advisor. So you will become the other working new career is you will become a business advisor, right? For example, strategic support. Right now, some of company, especially big company, they need strategic support. So that's why Madam Malinda really love strategic management. Am I right? Financial planning and analysis, right? The other one is financial efficiency. This is that's why this will come decrease right now, because it will be done by the system automatically. And some of stewardship and control. Stewardship and control, it will decrease. I believe in the future it will be minimized dramatically, because as you know, accountant is not just a steward. It's not just a steward. Ya, it's not bukan hanya sebagai pelayan dia right now. For control, we have, if we use the technology, it will be including the control. So no worry about the control, right? For example, if you don't believe we have a control system, if we use the technology, remember when you using or when you open your handphone, is there any I believe 6 dot, right? You can put your pattern right there, or you can tap your biometric scan. That's also part of the control system. The other one is when you log into the your Google account. If you mistype or typo your Google account, you cannot enter your account. That's also part of the control system. At this moment, I would like to encourage some of the students who want to research about the control and system. Actually, if you research a system, it will be including the control system, right? So this is also, this will call integrated information system. Now, how about data analytic evolution? You know data analytic? Hopefully next 2 years or soon, our accounting study program will open the course about data analytic, right? From this diagram, from this picture, you can see how the evolution of the data analytic right now, right? How can we make it happen? By optimizing from information. See, from information, how information will become value added. It needs data analytic. It needs to a data translator. What does it mean, sir, about data translator? Data translator. I will showing to you. So data scientists can serve as valuable support for financial professionals. Indeed, true. So what is the accounting support? Finance and accounting profession must learn to communicate with data scientists and technology specialists. So don't worry, we have still plenty of new job. Like previous video, the first video, a lot of new job will arise in the future, right? So how can we become how can we communicate? By becoming a data analytic translator. Right? But unfortunately, we have a gap in here. So based on the non-technical skill, there are a lot. The red one is the most critical gap. As you can see, we don't have enough decision analysis skill and process improvement skill and so on. How about technical skill? We lack in the identifying key data trends. Some of the player also come from the computer science, collaborate with the accounting, with the accountant. So where are we going? Right? So this is the fact that will be, but I believe in the future we will decrease this gap by using technology, by improving our skill. So the main point, we have to upskill our knowledge. The other one is accounting, the challenges and opportunity for the accountant. Accountants don't have to be data scientists. What? Or applied mathematics, but we do need to be able to ask the right question. For example, part of the data analysis to become a data translator, right? For me, for myself, I don't have enough capability doing mathematics, but it doesn't mean I cannot do a mathematics. I can, but I'm not expert. But we can do become a translator for the management, right? We do need competence in regression, correlation, segmentation analysis, and other analytical techniques. So that's why you have to learn about research methodology, right? We need to be able to work with AI, augmented intelligence. That's the must skill you have to gain in your during undergrad period. Accountants can be served as the link between the experts and business leaders. That's why sometimes we have accountant also become a leader. There is not only for the other study program. Accountant also become the leader. So that's why I will give you the accounting competency right now. This one. This is the good news for you. Right now, accounting, the ultimate goal of accountant profession become a leadership as a champion, become a leader in your organization, become a visionary by mastering strategic planning and performance. This is also I love this part especially. Yeah, I love about strategic planning and performance. Yeah, because you can also become steward by reporting and control. You can also become a catalyst by mastering technology and analytics. So, and the other one is become a business acumen and operation. Like I said before, you have to become a business partner. So this is the roadmap of the profession, the future in the near future. I think it's not near future, now and future, right? Accounting and finance professional need to be able to see the organization as a whole. So we cannot put our organization into pieces. Okay, management study program will become our boss. No, it cannot be like that. Entrepreneur only become a leader. No. All of us will become a leader based on our competencies. And develop the analytical and integrated thinking skill. Come on, guys. Build up the your integrated thinking skill. Build up your critical thinking. Inshallah, at the next lecturing, we will learn from Dr. Ari about how to build the critical thinking in our as a resource for our our career. And then the ultimate goal is the value creation. Once again, value creation. That's the key point. So what we have to do for individual, adopt and adapt. Please, come on, take this note carefully, right? Or please highlight this one. Adopt and adapt. You cannot adopt, just adopt. Please adapt. You can use both of this approach, adapt and adopt. Because if you only adopt, or it will decrease your critical thinking, right? Adopt and adapt to skill in AI, RPA, and intelligent processing automation. And the point is upskill for academia, for us, and for all University Civitas Academica, raise the stakes in better alignment. What is taught versus what today's accountants actually do. Hopefully, like I said before, we have updating our curriculum. For Accounting Association, be part of the solution by advancing competencies with training and education. I believe our Indonesian Accounting Association always provide training, upscaling, and then so on. How about accounting firm and companies? So maybe our participant also from the government or the company. We can also assess and prioritize tasks and processing for automation, right? I know this is at the first time it will be expensive, but don't worry. There will be a price war that will help us to reduce our costs. Identify the area most likely to be the skill or commoditize. Develop new skill to take advantage of the potential to focus on high value and services. Please, high value. The other one is develop new way to communicate and measure value and success. That's why, but at this point we need to carefully, because it takes some deep research action. Okay, I think this is the end of first part. Before we break, before we move to second part, we can do a Q&A first. Back to you, Madam Alinda.
Thank you, Dr. Sambas, for your for the presentation that you given to us. So please, for everyone, if you have any question, please raise your hand, or you may write down in the chat box so we can see and answer your question.
All right.
Is there any question you want to ask?
Maybe you can share your experience. Okay. No need to asking. It's better to share your experience. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Anyone? Or if you have something different from your campus that you want to share to us.
Yes.
It will be helpful for everyone else to learn from everyone here. We have about 102 participants for today.
Mhm. Man, is there any something to share with us? Because if we talk about, if we talk about emerging technology or emerging innovation, it will be endless. It will be endless. So don't be shy. Just maybe we can share your knowledge. We can share your experience. We can share your best practice from your work, from your country, from your daily life, and so on. Come on. Anyone?
Okay, we have Mizana Alvira who raised her hand. Please open your camera, introduce yourself, and ask your question.
Thank you for the opportunity. But before that, I'm really sorry that I cannot turn on my camera due to my device camera was broke. So,
Alright.
what have Sir Sambas mentioned before that Sir Sambas really encouraged his students to use the technology, right? To use
Right.
even the collaborate with the AI such as the ChatGPT and so on. In this case, I don't see how we actually work with ChatGPT because every time I try to use the ChatGPT and try to put my question in there, and they just give the like the question directly, like totally the answer. Sorry, totally the answer. So not something that we need to read, we need to analyze, we need to, and then answer by ourselves. So in this question, in my questions, I think the ChatGPT or AI that provide the answers such as ChatGPT, doesn't it make our talk paralyzed? What do you think about that?
Oh, okay. All right. So you think ChatGPT will harm your creativity, right?
Yes, because directly the answer, so no time to analyze sometimes.
Okay. All right. That's interesting question. Thank you, Mizana.
Yes, sir.
All right. I will directly respond your question. Okay. You know, the nature of AI. AI cannot actually AI need to train. Same like us. Same like us. AI mostly need to train first. So that's why if we use ChatGPT, do not directly use the result. If we Mizan said before, it will harm, it will paralyze our creativity. No, no, no. It's not like that. But actually, we can analyze first the result from ChatGPT. Sometimes in our class, some of my students discuss with me. Sometimes we use several keyword. So it needs our creativity. It needs our creativity to train AI, to train ChatGPT. Sometime, for example, last month, I think last month or last 2 months, some of my students asking me how they have this question. how they have some question. But when we saw the result, the result said only I think about if I'm not mistaken, just 3 results about the answer for the problem for my student problem. But using our creativity, so it needs also our creativity. It still need our creativity. So that's why ChatGPT cannot do alone, because actually AI they have at least three level. ChatGPT is some of the expertise said that ChatGPT on the middle to high level AI. Some of them said that ChatGPT is just a middle level of AI. So it needs still our creativity, so we can use alternative keyword, alternative alternative the way of research. For example, if you want to make a video script, right? If you want to make a video script, you can use, if you use make me a video individual video script. ChatGPT will provide you intensive script for your video, but not directly to your needs actually. So that's why last time I'm trying to make some of the script for my work actually. I use 3 times. I use three times. I use 3 times with different keyword to ChatGPT to get the nearest actually is not 100% suitable for me. It's not 100%, but near is maybe around 80 or 85% using ChatGPT. The result of ChatGPT, I mean. So don't worry, it's not crippling, it's not harm your creativity, it's not harming your analysis, it's not because we cannot directly to copy paste the result of the ChatGPT. You have to analyze first. Is it right or wrong? Is it proper enough for you? Is it suitable for you? So don't worry, be happy. You can use ChatGPT, or not only ChatGPT. You can use, for example, you can use some of a feature, AI feature on the, for example, I forgot the name. For example, for repair your old photo. For example, I have my great grandmother photo. Actually, is the photo is around 70, maybe 70 or 70 years ago. 70 years ago. 70 years ago. So the photo is quite broken. Most of them broken. The first layer is already scattered, and then I'm trying to carefully scan it, and alhamdulillah, by supporting by the AI, I successfully I'm successfully renovate the structure and the color theme of my great grandmother photo. So at that time, I saw when I showed to my auntie. He said, "Yeah, I remember at that time I used that shirt with that color, because in this photo is only black and white. Can you imagine? When I show it to my auntie, she was amazing. I remember. I have that blue shirt. She said. That's interesting. That's also AI is not only for the ChatGPT. You can use for the photo or video or audio or also much more. Even game right now they also use AI. Even social media also using AI features, right? For example, they can calculate our habit during using on the internet. They can calculate and analyze how we used to, for example, YouTube, for example, Instagram, for example, TikTok, and so on. So don't worry, Mizana, right? Don't worry. Be happy. You can use your AI, your ChatGPT, without without reduce your critical skill, without you reduce your creativity, right? Hopefully, this will my response will be suit for you. Hopefully.
Thank you, sir. It's really helped.
All right. Have a nice day. Okay, we have we have from Sylvia. Most offline shop are now complaining that okay, sales are decreased. Okay. Yeah. All right. Decrease because online shop provide lower prices. The case is online shop trying to buy good certain what? I cannot see this one. Okay. I'm so sorry. Or local any goods from abroad which are much cheaper than the price of local. This certainly reduces incoming of domestic production that the country economic also decline. How about this case? Thank you. All right. No. Actually, the government will get like I said before in the first presentation. The I have we have a lot of revenue from this online business. For example, also from the report from the tax, the tax department also will be increased because most of transaction will be including tax. For example, in Tokopedia, Shopee, Lazada, Blibli. I don't know in TikTok Shop, Sylvia. I'm sure there will be also tax, right? Including tax, right? So right now, the government of, I believe the government of Indonesia and the government of country in the ASEAN also realize. For example, like Thailand full support, 100% support. Like Dr. Qualin said, they have the ministry of the ministry for managing the online commerce. So that's why they become the #1 leading country for the e-commerce in this in right now. So no worry, this is only for my opinion. This is only temporary because some offline store also they doing also online store, right? Especially in Medan, I believe in Jakarta, Bandung, and several big metropolitan city in this Indonesia. So I believe it takes time. This is only process of time. No worry, because some of them will be decreased, some of them will be increased. It's normal. but be patient. It takes time, and it will be. For example, I think you remember how Grab or online taxi, online transportation become the new industries in Indonesia, right? So all of Ojek, they move to Gojek driver, Grab driver, Maxim driver, and so on. So no worry, Sylvia, just keep up the good work and keep up the spirit, right? Thank you. Hopefully my response will answer your question.
Thank you, sir.
Hari ini, if you have hari ini okay. Tasnim. Thank you, Tasnim. How a robot advisor and digital platform change the landscape of financial advice and management? Right. Actually, from my previous slide, we can see, for example, in Indonesia, for example, in Indonesia, Telkomsel, we have robotic chat called what we call it? Loop. I forgot. Veronica. Veronica is the name. Is not the name of their call center. I mean their staff for call center. This is the name of their chatbot facility. Also, some of banking sector using, for example, Audrey, if I'm not mistaken, Audrey and Bri. But most of their chatbot using the female name. I don't know why they don't want to use a male name. This is small example actually for they use on the organization. On the financial advice, actually, actually ChatGPT, some of them provide based on the data. Actually, robotic or AI, usually the data provided around them. So robotic and AI still need train, but they can train fastly more than us, right? So actually, robotic and AI only supporting technology for us. So don't worry. It needs our decision making skill for proper decision. Yes, Tasnim. So yes, indeed, AI and RPA will support us, but carefully to filtrate the result of the provided by the AI or the RPA. So this is actually the difficult part of the organization is decision making. Sometimes when during we go to, sometimes some of our lecturers say, oh, accounting for decision making. It's easy to say decision making, all decision making, or decision, all this. At the end of the day, we will go to for making a decision making. Decision making, it practically it's quite difficult. Because we face a lot of differences. We have a lot of judgment. Right? So that's why I always told my student, if you can learn how to make a decision by your daily life. For example, today when you're going to campus, I would like to use red shirt. Why we choose red shirt while we have a blue, yellow, green, magenta, and so on. This is also trained for our skill to make a decision. So that's why decision is not easy, but we have to train. We have to train. We have to train ourselves. Similar to AI and RPA. It provide the result, but the decision still come to us. The decision is still on to us. Our decision is final. So based on the, but I remember during the 90s, during 90s, some of company, they have difficulties in the decision making because actually accounting previously dealing with the historical activities. So now on, with the combination of AI and robotic, now we can combine present info data and historical data and combine it with the better result. So like I said before, decision making is not easy. Sometimes what we call teenagers in Indonesia usually said galau. Making decision make a decision is quite galau, right? So by the combination of the present data and historical data, it will reduce our galau, right? Especially for the financial reporting, for the financial, and especially nowadays, they not only based financial, a lot of non-financial data will be used for our better decision. Hopefully, my answer will be suitable for you, Tasnim. Thank you so much for your interesting question. On the job market for accountant. Okay, potential market. Now, potential market, the main job market is become in Indonesia. I have some information directly. This is also speech from our president Joko Widodo. They said we lack of the data analyst profession. So accounting cannot fulfill their spot. I mean that spot, right? Become an analyst system, become analyst translator, become what we call become a leader, become a strategic management, become a catalyst, and even we can be a leader in our organization. For example, startup organization, right? So that's it for the small. I think this is the small example experience in Indonesia, Tasnip. Okay. Hopefully my response will answer your question. Okay. Okay. We will close the Q&A in the first session, first part. Before I continue to second part, allow me to show this video.
You don't know these people, but they've spent the last 10 months getting to know everything about you, your colleagues, and your company. They've been quietly scanning and mapping your networks, collecting credentials, and identifying the critical data they want to exploit, all without being noticed. Until today.
Three.
Dalawa.
Atin. Boom.
Hey, you about ready to get out of here?
No, another exciting night of event triage and analysis.
Sounds thrilling. Try not to have too much fun.
Yeah.
Hey, have a good weekend.
You too. Hey, Meg. Before you go, did you see this email from the cyber threat intel provider?
Wait, what?
Wait, let me check some SIM logs.
Is this accurate?
Who disabled the log feed from the server? All the IDSs are down too.
Yeah, you need to get Reynolds on the phone. Now!
I promise, I'm leaving now. I'm sorry, I got tied up. I know the reservations are at 8. Don't worry, I'll be there. Honey, I'm gonna have to call you back. What's wrong?
Bruce, this looks like a major compromise. The cyber threat intel provider found a sample of our data for sale on the dark web. As I was going to confirm the sample, I found that the IDSs and the logs are down.
Yeah, it gets worse. Our public-facing websites are going offline. Employee data, client data, email servers, account numbers. It's all up for sale to the highest bidder if we don't pay now. What do you want us to do? Bruce, what do you want us to do?
Checkmate. Go to severity level 1. Recall the team. I want forensics all over this. I'll notify leadership and meet you in the SOC. Got a long night ahead of us.
That's the
In Christopher's company, there's always a lot to do. Data entry and validation, process.
that's that short video is telling us about I'm sorry telling us about cybersecurity. So what do you think about this short movie? So what do you think? All right. This data is from cybersecurity ventures. So if we talk about cybercrime, a lot of cost here, right? More than 6 trillion USD per year. Can you imagine? And 500 billion a month. it will decrease and increase right now. So we have to take awareness carefully and but don't worry, don't worry. Just that's why especially for accountant need upscaling your we need to upscale your knowledge, right? Because we face this phenomena, right? So I would like to quote Professor Jean Spafford. This is quite funny. He said that the only system which is truly secure is one which is switched off and unplugged, locked in the titanium safe, buried in a concrete bunker, and is surrounded by nerve gas and very highly paid armed guard. But even then, I wouldn't stake my life on it, right? So we cannot underestimate about the cybersecurity. Like now, I believe you all guys, you all already aware about using the technology. I truly understand, right? But most of the student, especially student, right? Student and some of lecturers also. Okay, they can use the technology, but they cannot secure the technology, right? This is also become our big homework for us and in the international cyber security community, right? There's nothing like absolutely security. We are only trying to build, so that it means that there's no 100% system is secure, right? We are only trying to build comfort level. We just only comfort level, you know, because security costs money and lack of it costs much more. So that's why this is part of the risk. So that's why in the accounting information system topic, we learn about cyber security, right? Because most of fraud right nowadays it will be done in online on even electronically, right? Comfort level is a manifestation of the effort as well and a realization of there. So this is the opening for the cybersecurity, right? So please take some focus in here. Why the cybersecurity is important? Because the internet allows an attacker to work from anywhere on this planet, like the short movie previously, right? We don't know them, but they don't know. They do know us. They do know us, right? Risk caused by poor security knowledge and practice. This is also the lack of accounting skill. Part of like the several problem in accountant skill. Yes, we have eminent skill and on the financial knowledge and accounting knowledge, but unfortunately we have poor knowledge and the security, right? Identify theft, monetary theft, legal ramification for yourself and your organization. This is this is our problem. sanction or termination if policies are not followed. Excuse me. And based on the SANS Institute, the top 3 for vulnerability available to a cybercrime are web browser. Sometimes we forget to log out from our browser. Sometimes we'll forget to log out from our application. So our browser, our application will be still on, still login during our active device, right? Even our chat client in instant messenger, for example, WhatsApp, right? Telegram and so on. This is also become a vulnerable part. And then web application or mobile application, right? Yes, we have a free application, we have a pay application, but be careful, please be careful using this kind of application, right? Because there are a lot of there are a lot of malware actually, right? Advertisement and something like that. So what is the cybersecurity actually? Cybersecurity refers to the body of technologies, processes, and practices designed to protect network, devices, program, and data from attack, damage, or unauthorized access. So from this definition or this concept, we can see cybersecurity not only protect our organization and also protect ourselves, right? Some effect from the cybersecurity by 2002, the global cybersecurity workforce shortage is projected to reach upward of 1.6 million unfilled positions, right? The cost for cybersecurity will rise up to 6 trillion. Can you imagine $6 trillion by 2029? Yes, I mean 2021, right? One in 36 mobile devices had high risk app installed, right? And so on. How about in Indonesia? According to BSSN, this is a national crypto and cyber security in Indonesia. They report that 1.65 billion cyber security traffic anomalies in Indonesia, right? So if we break down the data, number one is ride-hailing Gojek exposed major security flaw. Indonesian Universal Healthcare Program leaked social security data of 279 million people. A hacker exposed 1.3 billion Indonesian SIM card registration profiles. It will become a trending topic last year. about these security matters. And then Indonesian fintech startup cermati leak data of 2.9 million users, right? So the cybercrime, it will happen anytime. So please, cybersecurity is about safety. Security. What is the difference between security and safety? Security, we must protect our computers and data in the same way that we secure the doors to our homes. So this is also part of our job as an accountant. I'm still remember last 15 years ago when I teach about these matters. Some of my students, they did not interested about these matters, because like previous session, just let IT department deal with these matters. Just let computer technician repair all the problem. No, now it can be like that, right? How about the safety? Safety, we must behave in the way that protect us against risk and threats that come with technology. So we cannot underestimate about this security, these matters. So please take some note here, right? Actually, there are a lot of threats and vulnerability, right? At this time, at this moment, I would like to highlight several of them. Especially in Indonesia, is now a phishing. So many phishing case happening in Indonesia, right? It can be from credit card company, right? From the online marketplace, right? So many cases happening in Indonesia. Of course, this time if you enter your information, a cyber criminal could use it and steal your identification, your information. So please be careful. If you have a chat or email from an unidentified number, or from number which not on your phone list, you just block or just ignore it. Please don't click link provided on the chat or on the emails. That's why phishing. This is statistic of phishing based on the Verizon DBR 2020, and it will increase, right? So because this is also mostly common use, cyber criminal use on the right now. And the other one is social engineering. Social engineering when attempting to steal information or a person identity, a hacker will often try to trick you. That's why social engineering similar to fraud, right? It will trick you. Sometimes they send a message directly to you or your social media. For example, last month I received a DM from, I don't know, from the name is from Korea, but I don't know this is real or not. They're asking me about the situation in Indonesia, and I received some email he said that he was from some of country in South America. He is a billionaire. He want to share his profit with me. This is quite tricky, yeah. So he provides some link. So please ignore the link. So you be careful with the link, right? If you don't understand, you can don't be shy to asking your sender, your friend or something, to asking what is the link provided, right? Social engineering can happen over the phone. Yes, over the phone. Sometimes I receive some phone call stating from public organization or government organization and something like that, even from my university, asking me to transfer some money by text message or by chat from instant messenger or from email. So please be careful. What is the global cybersecurity trend? Number one is growing threat to the national security, right? As we all know, we face some crisis in the Europe, and also not only in the surface, in the physical world, in the real world, also in the cyber world, right? Increasing threat to online service, yes, especially on some e-commerce, right? Emergence of the sophisticated market of software cloud. I saw some seller in the online store or social store, a social marketplace. They sell some stuff to support you to do a fraud. So this is actually very dangerous, I think. Yeah. The other one is mischievous activities in cyberspace have expanded from the novice geeks, right, to organize criminal gangs that are going high tech. Sometimes cyber terrorists is some geeks in our university. Yeah, sometimes we underestimate them in the real world, but they are the leader in the cyber world. So please don't underestimate each other, right? And the other ones is attack today are automated, right? It's not some dude sitting at his desk, in his chair, and doing some algorithm to crack the system. Sometimes nowadays they do it will become automatic, right? So how we protect our information? For the people, training, education, awareness, repetition. So that's why please don't underestimate your lecture. If they train you, they asking you to aware about the security. Yeah, please take this as important for you, not for you, not for yourself. And it's only benefit for your organization, right? Yeah. The other one is process, governance, oversight, policy, reporting. So that's why governance is important in private and government organization, especially on the university government. We have suffered a lot of damage during the lack of control in our university. So technology we use firewall, IDS or ISP or anti-malware, strong password, logging and monitoring for the system. How about social engineering best practice? You have to use your spider sense. This is also part of the application, security application. Always validate requests for information. If you're not 1000% sure, call a number you know, right? Or Google it, right? Always ask question. Is this who I think it is for sure? Did someone mention this to me personally, or it was discussed at a staff meeting? Is this the first I'm hearing about this? Like I said before, right? Sometimes it's so funny, but it will be dangerous, right? So takes away for today's session, security will require a significant workforce. Almost everything is hooked up on the internet in some sort of form. So reason even have widened the eyes of many security experts. So like Tasnim asking before, accountant also become a security expert. The ability to gain access to high security organization infrastructure or many mainframe has frightened many people. Yes. I also frightened about when I saw the fact about cyber security, cyber crimes matter. But we just keep calm and upscale, and then take some advice from the expert. Could one click of the mouse start World War III? That's takeaway for today's session. For the closing, thank you so much for your kind attention. It's been an honor for me. Before I close my presentation, I would like to take some B.F. Skinner's wise word. The real problem is not whether machine think, but whether men do. Okay, thank you. Subhanallah wa bihamdika, asyhadu an la ilaha illa anta, astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. A very good afternoon, and back pass to you, Madam Alinda. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Sambas. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, as we come to the end of our insightful session, I'm sure that you found information we've discussed today is incredibly helpful. Our speaker has done an excellent job of explaining some complex topics, and I want to take the moment to summarize that what we've learned about emerging technologies, changes in accounting, and also the importance of cybersecurity. We've talked about how technology is changing the way we do accounting today. The tools we use and the skills we need are evolving. And our speaker has shown us how these changes are happening. He has also explained how we can use data to make a better decision and work more effectively. Also, moving on to the topic about keeping our information safe, we've learned that the internet has made it possible for people from everywhere around the globe to try and access our information. And our speaker also has highlighted the risk of not being careful with our security. We've seen how not protecting our information properly can lead to things like our identity or money being stolen, and even legal problems for us or our organizations. In simple words, we've learned that we need to be aware of technology changes happening in our field and how we can adapt to them. And when it comes to our data, we need to take steps to keep it safe from potential problems. And I want to thank our speaker for sharing his knowledge with us today. It's not always easy to understand these topics, especially if English is not your first language. But our speaker has done a great job making things clear for us. Thank you for all of your attention, and I'm excited to hear your thoughts and questions for the upcoming session after the break. And I will give the control back to our MC. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Assalamualaikum.
Thank you very much to Mrs. Melinda and Mr. Sambas for insightful session on emerging technology and disruption in accounting. Now we would like to give a certificate of appreciation to our lecturer, Mr. Sambas Ade Kesuma, S.A. M.Si, Ph.D. AKCA, that will be presented by Dr. Rina Barbukit, S.A. M.Si, AKCA.
Okay, thank you, Alisa. Thank you, Dr. Sambas Ade Kesuma, Ph.D. for the presentation of an interesting topic, emerging technology and disruption in accounting. I, on behalf of Accounting Study Program, would like to express our please accept the certificate as a speaker in Accounting Summer Course 2023.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much, Dr. Rina, and all participants and all faculty Civitas Academica. Thank you so much.